Alright everybody, looks like we're back. I'm currently sitting in Morocco. I just ate at Tangerine Cafe. You can see the outdoor seating area through those doors. I'm going to take a walk through Morocco here just a little bit and show you some of this, and then we're going to head out of here. Head through the remainder of World Showcase and on over to, we'll show you Ratatouille construction, and then we'll head on over to Hollywood Studios. So as you can see, Morocco is a really detailed place. In fact, this was described by the Imagineers as being close to the theming of Galaxy's Edge. So let's take a look around and then we'll get ready to head out of here. Outdoor market. They have a lot of cool places to just hang out back in here. I was just in one of them, sitting at a couple tables just beyond Tangerine Cafe. This is the restaurant Marrakesh. Can be quite pricey. I haven't eaten there though. It's a payphone, in case you've never seen one. So they have a lot of neat little stores with merchandise. I'll probably do a vlog back in here sometime, so I can get things a little more detailed. It is just so neat though, especially the outdoor market areas. If you look right here, there's an outlet there. If you'd want to have a sit here outside of Casablanca's carpets and charge your phone or your camera battery. If you've got a camera, especially a DSLR or mirrorless, it's difficult to find a place to charge those batteries. Alright, so this is Tangerine Cafe. If you like Indian, Moroccan, Mediterranean food, this is a great place to go, and you can get stuffed for 15, 16 bucks. Spice Road table here, straight in front of us. I've considered going here, but it's pretty pricey. It is a great place though, to get a last minute reservation. You want to sit out on the water and watch illuminations or the new shows that are coming up. I did notice something too, if I can see it from here. And walk out here to the wall. Can't see them from this side. I see the guys out there working on stuff for the new show. And that begins October 1st, and that'll be the interim show, and then it'll move on from there. When I come back through, I may try to film or live stream again when I come back from Hollywood Studios, come back through. Actually, I might be able to see them. We're gonna walk down the way here. There's these white pods that are in the water, just floating. And they remind me of, if you've ever seen a ball field, they're doing work on a ball field, and they don't want the equipment to hit the irrigation system. They put these white pods over top of the irrigation heads. And these things remind me of the same thing. So I'm thinking they're probably fountain heads that are over into the water, and they don't want to hit them when they bring the illumination stuff out. those fountain heads would be for the new show.
Did you really? We'll find a place to sit. This thing, it goes up.
I still don't think I figured out if the chat box in this thing is working. I tried a couple things, but there aren't a lot of viewers on here right now, so it's hard to tell if it's working. And Flower and Garden is still going on right now. The excitement of that next festival, which will be food and wine. I think that starts in June. So we're gonna head out the International Gateway and walk over to Hollywood Studios. I'm gonna walk so I can show you gondola stuff and see what all is going on out there. As usual, it's kind of windy out here. Alright, I'm gonna go down here for a second. Show you these pods in the water. Let's see if I can zoom in. I can pick them up. There's one, two. There's a bunch of small ones and stuff over in there. And if I can zoom a lot more. Oh yeah. There you go. Now you can see them floating in the water. And those are all over the water on the other side of the islands here. And those have to do with the new show. Anyway, I found that interesting. Didn't remember seeing them there before. So I thought I would bring them to everybody's attention as they continue to work on putting in the new show. I don't know if I've ever even walked down in here before. I know it takes you underneath the bridge and to somewhere, but I'm not really sure where. Oh, okay, you can only go so far. And then there's a planter. Okay. See, guys, all the times I've been here, and I've actually done very little exploring, so you're getting to do it with me. All right, we're gonna head up these steps and across the bridge and get ready to head out through I'm sorry, the Gateway, International Gateway. Man, oh, it's gonna be one of those days. There's the gondola lines running over there. And over in here, I don't want to miss things here. Let's see how good a shot I can get. That's the Guardians building. I think it's big enough to see. And I'm pretty sure that's not opening until 2021, along with Ratatouille, which I'll try to get some construction shots up here in just a second. But you can hear them sawing and working away over there. Hopefully now, with filming gonna get underway again for Guardians 3. They'll be able to film the scenes they need for that ride. And I know they put some walls up over here to try to keep you from seeing certain things, maybe. But we're gonna see if we can see over them or around them. Might be able to get a little shot here of Ratatouille up through these trees. Maybe, maybe not. Oh, I can show you the new entrance too for the International Gateway. It's a temporary entrance. This is it straight ahead. So they're bringing everybody around as walls are put up and bringing you through there. This could back up pretty bad at times. I can't really see it that well. Let's see if I can zoom. Nah, you really can't tell the detail of it. You can see how tall it is. If you can see the yellow, that's the Ratatouille attraction. I'm gonna try to get a better shot. Let me keep walking down. Not sure how good a shots I can get here. Alright, we're gonna see what the exit looks like now. To walk through here. Yeah, it's all closed up.
Mom, we'll catch up with you. Another one to do.
I didn't know if your video, so I was like, why don't let's
I am. You're live.
Yeah, I'm live.
Say hi, Jacob.
Hello.
We'll see you later, Jacob. Nice catch, man. Okay. I don't want to film in the one direction here. They do have security set up, so I don't want to film in that direction.
Should I say yes, sir? Should I say yes, sir?
That is, it is set up different for security. Like somebody's getting ready to salt some concrete or something like that. Yep, there we go. All right, I can get you some good shots here, I believe. Oh yeah. All right, we got some good shots here. All right, here we go. So we got gondolas running over to Caribbean Beach in that direction, or from Caribbean Beach to here. And here's the Ratatouille construction. Let's see here. And as you can see, there's all kinds of steel up. And they're currently working. It's really a combination of working on Ratatouille and working on the gondolas. So that's what's going on there. We got concrete mixers in the area. We got a lot of work going on. Really, really looks cool. This is gonna be nice. Ratatouille, I'm actually quite anxious for it to open. So, and I believe, yeah, as I said, that's gonna be in 2021 also. So we have a little while to wait. But in the meantime, we've got Galaxy's Edge opening on August 29th. Before that, I think we'll see the gondolas open. And let's see here, what else is set to open? Okay, well, we'll talk about some of the other, there's some rumor out there with Mickey's Runaway Railway. And that rumor is that it's not going to open. It's been delayed. And so, but that's never been confirmed. So we'll find out. So I'm gonna walk down past the beach club and begin the path over the bridge by Swan and Dolphin. We'll begin the path across from there, and maybe then when I come back we'll walk along the boardwalk so you can get a look at that. About 85 degrees out right now. It's actually a beautiful day. This is the beach club. If you haven't, if you've never stayed here, or the boardwalk across the way, you should check into renting DVC points. These are a harder location to get, but it is possible if you try to rent out far enough to get them. That's a good way if you're even considering DVC. It's a great way to try it out before you, jump with both feet in the water. Or it's a great way to stay here and not spend as much money on the accommodations as if you pay the regular price. I've done that a couple times, so I have experience in that. These are real nice places, but they're also, for me anyway, prohibitively expensive. Yeah, especially when I didn't live in Florida. They were prohibitively expensive for me if I ever would have tried to just stay paying, let's call it the retail price. So by paying DVC, it made it affordable. Just affordable, but possible. And so if you think that it's not possible for you to ever do this, consider doing something like that. If you've ever heard of Hurricane Hannah's, this is a popular nighttime spot for people to come and hang out. I'm not one of those people, but it is a popular spot. And if you go back and you watch one of the run videos that I did, well, it's the one run video that I did on a morning run through here, I came right through this area. And I'll show you where we completed the run. And if the chat thing is working, I don't know. It's so bright out here between the sun and my sunglasses. It's very hard to see anything. I'll try to work that out though, to where it has to be a function that I can do, to where maybe I can make it brighter, take up more of the screen so I can see it on my end. Sorry guys, I'm still trying to learn this. Right now I figured though the most important thing was trying to broadcast in a higher resolution than just 720. And so far from what I've seen, it's holding the signal at 1080. And we're doing 1080 30. At some point maybe I'll try 1080 60 and just see what it does. They don't offer 4K yet, but anyway, this is the run that I did. This is where you signed in, and this is where it started and where it finished. And it was a lot of fun. I think the cost of the run per person, if you're an annual pass holder, you got a discount on it, but I think it was about $10 a person maybe. And you got drinks, and you got like a cereal bar or something when it was over. And we got a bunch of swag, which made it really cool. And I've shown that in the video, so yeah, if I can, I'll try to put the link in the description of this video, and you can check it out. And if you haven't, please, if you're watching this and you haven't, please subscribe and hit that notification bell on there, and then you'll know each time I'm doing these from this point forward. If you're watching this in replay, which at this point it's looking like most people are, yeah, share this around. I'd love to see more viewership. This is the Swan in front of us. Sorry, that's the dolphin in front of us. And the Swan across the way. These are really convention hotels. I mean, the only time I've ever stayed there, I was here for a convention. And they're nice, very comfortable beds, very comfortable chairs in the rooms. I actually worked most of the day that I was here from the room, and the chair was amazingly comfortable that I sat in, to the point where I remember it to this day. Alright, we're coming up on the path. I've done some video of this path. I don't think I've ever done it live. Sure I haven't. And I don't think I've ever done it with a stabilizer. But I may have one time with Connor. That's where you come back through if you want to do the boardwalk side. So if the path is right here, you come off the path, you go up to the boardwalk. I may not talk as much on this, it depends. I don't want to disturb people. They're here for their vacation. And you see some guys up there in suits coming from conventions. I don't know if you can see them down there. The boaters. You can rent these boats and ride around the waters in here. I think it might be $60 an hour. Could be less, but I believe that's what the going rate is. It's amazing that a lot of the places I've walked through today either smell like burning rubber or antifreeze. I don't know what that's about. Looks like they're building on over here. I know back in here somewhere they were building. We're going to build a new hotel. That actually might be the area they're doing it in. It's either that or they're building more convention space for the Swan. And something that the Orlando is in desperate need of is convention space. We get up the way here, you start to see the new bus stations, the gondolas. I'll walk you up by the restrooms, and I will probably then, some point along there, I'll cut this train before I go through security. I just don't want to upset anybody, and then we'll pick it back up on the other side. I promise it's not going to be a long delay before I come back. I may even try some. No, I'm not. I was going to try. We have a screen that we want to use for taking breaks. I was thinking about trying that, but probably not through security. There's some boaters. Young kids having fun. That's great. Mom's filming it. And everybody's having fun. And they're not in the parks. So there are things to do to have fun. Comes a pontoon, you can rent these. The fishing, yes, you can fish. It is catch and release though. That's security. Probably watching to make sure that they're not racing into the no wake zone. That pontoon, I mean. There are a lot of boats, which is people renting them in this water area today. So that's probably why security is here. They're always running the waters, but it seems like they're kind of watching everybody here a little closer. People can get out of hand on the boats. show you another gondola tower up here in a minute. This is not a drop-off tower, but I think it's just there for a turn.
Just like this week in the studio, at least 2 in there.
These gondola towers, the centers, or whatever you want to call them, they are much larger than they were looking when they were first building them. As you can see, this isn't a ridiculous amount to walk, and I'm really not walking as fast at this point as what I normally do. And it's not bad.
Yeah.
All right, get you a good shot here of this turn for the gondolas. I've had this in a couple of videos, but it's come a lot farther along since that time. Zoom in here a little bit. Okay, so this actually makes a turn probably from, I would say, Pop Century. It's actually making a couple turns, maybe. No, I'm sorry, one turn. It's coming from Pop Century probably to the, over to the back gate of EPCOT. And the other one comes from Caribbean Beach. Now, I could be wrong, but that's my first guess. And that'd be Pop Century and Art of Animation. Here, let me actually get it in the screen. Pay attention to what I'm doing. So, no gondolas running today. I'm sure they have a lot of testing. Audio streams bitrate is lower than the recommended bitrate. Oh, okay. Well, I don't know why it's telling me that. It's actually sounded fine before, so yeah, I'll learn this thing as I go along. Hopefully things don't sound too horrible on that end. And hopefully at some point I'm going to be able to figure out what I'm doing here with this, to where I can actually see chat stuff coming in. Okay, I've said that enough times now, so let me oh, sorry. Hi everybody. Alright, let's turn this thing back around. Okay, there we go. Alright, now you can see where they've got conduit pulled up into there. Clear up into the bed there. Interesting. And that'll feed in, run across the bridge to somewhere. Alright, so we continue our walk. And I think that my brother is watching. If you are watching this, can you text me and let me know how it looks and sounds. All right, thank you. Connor, he's on the other end, taking care of me. Have you tried to chat, Connor, to see if anything comes up? If you do, text me right before you send a chat, and then I'll watch to make sure I'm not missing it. It's not like I have a large amount of chats coming through. Sorry, you just said something else and I didn't see it. Alright, here's the all the new bus stuff opened up and running on this end. Bus depots. I wonder if people have figured out about the restrooms over here yet. I see. Wait a minute. Alright, Rob, I see your chats. And Rembots, I just saw your test. So it is there. It's working. Buffering some, Rob, thanks. Sorry guys, it's amazingly bright out here. So, and of course what happens is the screen is darkened to protect the sensor, and my sunglasses, well, my glasses are now in sunglass mode, and so we've got things to work out here still. But at least we got resolution, and it's streaming along somewhat consistently. And on this walk, I don't think I've ever seen anyone do this walk, and so I really had no idea what to expect as far as how good the stream would be. But I figured it was a good test. Wow. So these bus depots look like they've always been here. Look at how big and clean. Look at that. So nice. How full you think he's going to be for Galaxy's Edge? It's going to be a madhouse. Look at this depot. This one is literally on top of the walking path. Maybe they're hoping people, well, here's what I expect. People will realize at some point that they're waiting on a bus to take them to EPCOT, and that they can walk it. And so then they'll cut through these bushes right here. And hopefully trash doesn't build up in the bushes. Alright, I don't want to go negative here. This is actually quite beautiful. Yeah, so this app, I don't think it shows me correctly how many people are watching right now. But I'm not too worried about that. Basically right now all I want is I want the resolution to be strong enough so that everybody can actually get a good view of what's happening. The 720 thing just doesn't work for me. At that point, I'd rather just go ahead and film and put up edited vlogs. But I'd rather you see it now, if we can do that. So far, so good. All right, coming up here on the right are the restrooms that nobody seems to know about. Let me turn around real quick, show you here the bus depot, Contemporary, Grand Floridian. I can't see what the others up there say. A couple of them are blank, but they're actually getting used. This is really nice. All right. If you're up here, everybody, stop in these restrooms. A lot less busy. Yeah, the secret's out. Gondolas are running. Got some unwrapped.
Sorry, probably 7 or 6.
Station where they're coming in at. Nice thing is it's not so hot today that the phones want to shut down. Okay, let me do this. They were just running a second ago. We'll give them a moment and see if they start up again. And so this line seems to be the only one running. Not the others. Yeah, how warm it'll be in the gondolas, AJ. Yeah, I think it's gonna be horrible. Probably have an opportunity to ride these because they're gonna be staying at Pop Century. And she was concerned about how warm. Go up and ride in one and actually see how warm it is. This is probably a lot of what the testing is too at this point. I would guarantee you they're testing temperatures inside of them. But who knows? Okay, they're running again. So we got a teal or a turquoise one, and the yellow one are the only unwrapped ones I've seen so far. Here comes another yellow one, and another teal. Interesting. Yeah, this got to be a concern. That not putting air conditioning on them. And I know, like I put video up in a vlog that I did from where these are running. They were running in a ski resort. I think it's in Colorado maybe, but I could be wrong. Anyway, of course people say, well, they work there, but you know, when you're at a ski resort and you're skiing, it's not 95 degrees with 95% humidity out. This is a different beast here. Now everybody continues to say, the maximum ride time is going to be 4 to 5 minutes, 30 seconds. So we'll see. I hope that I'm gonna trust that they've got this down. They're gonna make this work. So, I mean, I've walked into the monorail before where there is no moving air, I'll give you that, and found the air conditioning not working in one of the cars, and thought I was going to die within just a few minutes that ride took. And the problem is, a lot of times is that when you're getting on them, you're not pretty hot and tired, and at that point, who knows what's going to happen. All right, well, I'm gonna come off this the gondolas here for a little while. I'm gonna start heading to Hollywood Studios. We'll get in there. I'm gonna kill the stream before that time, before we go in. I'll start it back up after I get inside. So, all right, I'm gonna walk you a little farther, and then I'll kill the stream, and then I'll be back in a little bit. What else I'd like to figure out here is, even when I've got somebody texting me on the other end, my text doesn't hold on to the window, the notification window for me for very long. So once again, difficult to read, especially if I'm walking. If I stop and I just look, I can probably pick them up, but and I'll get in the shaded area. I can probably pick them up then, but when I'm walking along, especially in crowded areas like this, I don't want to run into somebody. I almost do that on a regular day. Thank goodness a lot of this is opened up. We're not walking through the parking lot anymore. Did that for a long time, walking through the lot. Seemed like it took you 3/4 of a mile or a mile out of the way. So what I'll do while I'm off, I think the stream's killed up here a little bit, is I'll read my text messages and see if there's anything else going on that I've missed that I need to know about. Sorry. All kinds of notifications popping up and I can just barely see them. Okay guys, this is security up here, so I'm gonna kill this and start back up here in just a little bit. So I hope to see you all back.